Alright guys, so today I'm going to show you how I paint the edges of my coasters and the different types of paint that I use. So to start off, the first one that I use and the first one that I tried to use is Golden. Golden is a nice high quality brand. It's a little more expensive, but I find the colors really vibrant, really shiny. So I would suggest going with a more expensive brand for your edging because it really goes a long way. I mean, this tube would last me for years and years of making coasters. So I think it's really worth it because if you buy low quality paint, it's not going to be nice and opaque and it's probably not going to be as shiny, and you really want it to stand out and be shiny, and you also want it to be perfectly opaque. So I have a little bit of that golden paint in my little paint palette, and basically just paint the edges. I personally cut my edges instead of sanding them down because I like the way that it looks sort of like a jagged rock. So as you can see, it's a bit of an awkward angle, so it's hard to paint it perfectly, but it's nice and opaque. It's also nice and shiny. So that's the golden paint. The next one I use is the Krylon 18 karat gold leaf pen. And I really like this pen. First of all, it goes quite a long way, and it's easy. So I don't have to get out a brush, I don't have to get out a paint palette, I don't have to go and clean the brush after. All I have to do is draw. Again, a little bit of an awkward angle here, so I can't exactly see where I'm coloring, but as you can see, the color is quite nice and opaque, very shiny, very bright, which I like a lot. And the thing with the marker, I find, is that it takes much less time, it's much faster than using paint. So this is definitely my preference. There's no cleanup involved, no setup, and it seems to take me a lot less time than painting. Unfortunately, I've only found this gold color. I think once a long time ago I saw another color by Krylon in this pen, but I don't remember what color or if that actually happened. So far I only have the gold, but I'm definitely gonna look and see if they have other colors. Anyways, since I like this one so much, I was really excited when I came across these two at Michael's the other day. They're Deco Color Premium Oil-Based Opaque Metallic Paint Marker. They're pretty cheap. They were about $6 each, I believe. So the first one is silver. And the silver I quite like. It's a little bit on the transparent side, but I find when I use silver paint, it is also a little bit on the transparent side, so I don't mind too much. This one I think I would just have to go over twice, perhaps, to make it a little bit more thick, but it's fairly shiny, very easy to use, so I like that. The next one is the copper color. Now, unfortunately, I don't like this one as much. So it's not shiny at all, really. It's sort of on the brown side, less on the rose gold side. And it's very watery and transparent. So if I compare, it's also a little bit more smelly than the Krylon. It smells sort of like spray paint, even though it says non-toxic. I still find there's a smell to it. So that's the paint marker, which I don't love. And then this is the golden paint. And you can see that the golden paint is so much nicer. It's way shinier, more opaque, it has more dimension, just all around better. So I might use the silver marker, but I'm definitely going to be sticking with the golden paint in the copper color. And then to varnish, I use Liquitex High Gloss Varnish. All you have to do is paint it on. It's very liquid, it's clear, it's super easy. One thing to note though is that it is very sticky, so if you get any on the bottom of your coaster or whatever you're varnishing, it will stick to the table, or if it's paper, then the paper will get stuck to your coaster. This is permanent, transparent, so it won't cover up any color. In fact, it sort of enhances it. So that's what I use to varnish it. And that's it.